You hear MOA talked about a lot in reference to rifles. Well, you got 360 degrees, so if you take one of those degrees and you were to take that and break it up into 60 minutes, you have a minute of an angle. From wherever you are, out 100 yards, what that translates to is 1.047 inches. So when they say it's an MOA rifle, what you're talking about is the rifle is capable of shooting 1 inch for the number of shots at 100 yards.
Estoy aquí en las oficinas centrales de Browning en Morgan, Utah, para ver qué pasa dentro de la oficina. Se ha estado diciendo dentro de la industria de la caza que las armas personalizadas son las únicas armas capaces de disparar largas distancias de 640 metros o más, que son las únicas que pueden hacerlo con precisión. Y estamos aquí para ver si es cierto. Vamos a ver la línea de producción de armas de Browning y ver si en verdad pueden disparar de 640 metros hasta más de 900 metros. Nos reunimos con Marcus, el gerente de control de calidad de Browning, para ver cómo prueban la precisión de los rifles en un ambiente de disparos controlado. Así que en caso del apocalipsis, aquí hay municiones de piso a techo para cualquier arma que quiera.
We do this underground so that we can control atmospheric conditions. We don't have crosswinds, we don't have extreme temperatures. We're trying to test the rifle for what it is and not every other aspect.
Para determinar la precisión de un arma, empezamos y terminamos con MOA minuto de ángulo, un grupo de 3 disparos de balas de 2.5 centímetros a 91 metros.
The way we measure it is from center hole. So I take it and I can go to the outside of that hole. It's the most outside one.
2 shots furthest apart.
2 shots furthest apart, yep. So that one's going to be...
Wow. 3/4.
Yep.
3/4 of an inch. I'll take it.
It'll do on any hunting round, huh?
So every gun's different and every ammo is different. That's why we test a variety of different ammos. We test to make sure that all ammo specs shoot out of our guns the best way they possibly can. Morally, I want to get as close as I possibly can to an animal, to be perfectly honest with you. As a hunter, it's part of the process of me hunting is I want to get as close to that animal as possible. 1, for my skill set, and 2, for the humane reason of shooting the animal. You want a clean, easy kill. When we start reaching out to 6, 7, 8, 900 yards, 1,000 yards, we're doing that just to prove that the gun can do it.
I killed a deer 490 something 2 years ago. So I mean, I pulled the trigger.
With the Browning?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm set up to. It's funny. Even last year, my speed rifle set up to shoot to 1,000, and I shot my deer at 50 yards. Just the way it goes. It's sometimes the way it goes. Yeah, for sure. This is the X-Bolt Western Hunter. You can find this on a retail about $900. This is the X-Bolt Hell's Canyon Speed Rifle. You can find this at retail about $1,100. And this is the Carbon Fiber Long Range Hunter. You can find this on a retail for about $1,300.
Veamos los precios. El mejor rifle de largo alcance de Browning cuesta aproximadamente $1,300 en las tiendas, mientras que un rifle personalizado puede costar entre $4,000 hasta $10,000. Sabemos que los rifles Browning pueden disparar con precisión sub-MOA, y tenemos que asumir que será lo mismo con los rifles personalizados. Otro dato a considerar son las municiones. Las armas de Browning pueden disparar todo tipo de municiones, mientras que los rifles personalizados tienen que disparar solo municiones personalizadas. Entonces llegamos al campo de tiro Golden Spike con Aaron y Rafa de Browning. Y Aaron va a poner a prueba el X-Bolts de Browning y veremos si podemos dar en el blanco a 900 metros hoy.
So when you get to that distance, you got a lot more variables at play too.
Way more variable.
Well, one, I mean, you can imagine if you're at 5 feet at 100 yards, if you're not perfectly vertical, then your trajectory is doing this instead of this. Yep. So that's the reason why you should have a level on your scope at those distances. The other thing is you even have to take into account the bullet spinning, and as it's spinning, it's catching the air. So your left twist will go left and your right twist will go right.
See if it'll hit 1,000 then.
Want to go to 1,000? How about we do 600 first?
It's a good hit for 600 right off the bat.
It's off flat.
You're about a ½ inch off of it.
Left corner, left low corner. You're 4 for 4 at 600 yards.
Like 4 for 4 in this big of an area. All I know is that is a very dead deer.
900?
Just above black, slightly right.
Go low.
Well, high left where you were. That's a nice little group at 900 yards. I mean, you're almost touching all 3 bullets.
I mean, it pretty much is touching.
That's insane.
I was blown away at 600. Now at 900, having a 3-inch group. And this wind too.
Yeah, the wind is.
It's gusty wind too. It keeps picking up and setting down. We'll let the gun cool and we'll send the drone out there.
I'll run out there and paint it up.
It's a long ways.
It's crazy. So Aaron's about ready to take this gun out to 1,000 yards. We'll see how accurate it can be.
You good?
Hit.
Right next to it, slightly lower.
Good group though.
Four o'clock on the edge of black. Three o'clock.
Yep. Wow.
5 for 5.
Too bad.
Just drilled at 5 for 5.
You need to do it now.
1,000?
1,000.
Where do you hold it?
I dialed in, just crosshairs.
It's just crosshairs?
Straight crosshairs.
Hold right on?
Yeah, hold right on. You should be on target. 1,000 yards, baby.
1,000 yards.
It's only one.
That's the first time I've ever shot it.
Keep going.
Off
Off flat.
at 11 o'clock.
Your drone was in trouble on that one.
10 o'clock area.
3 for 4
3 for 4
at 1,000 yards.
on a gun that you just got behind.
So we're at our 900 yard target, and what we're looking at is, this was 3 consecutive shots at 900 yards. We're probably about 4 inches, 900 yards, so that's pretty good shooting, especially when my hold point, because of the wind, was probably out here. So got a little bit of wind to play with, but the gun certainly can do it. Well, this is also something that's kind of interesting is shooter to shooter, everyone holds the gun differently, so the point of impact will change. So I was shooting here, Lorenzo gets the rifle, and he's putting them up here. Now he's got actually a really nice group up here, but just by holding the rifle differently, you'll have a shift in where the bullet's impacting.
Sobra decir que el Long Range Hunter se encargó de todo. Entonces, ¿por qué estamos tan obsesionados con los rifles hechos a medida? Consideremos la teoría de incremento de ganancias, la idea de que poseer algo 1% mejor puede hacer un mundo de diferencia. Para entenderlo mejor, veamos otro mercado, televisores. En este momento tienes la opción de comprar un televisor HD o 4K. Los HD proyectan una resolución de 1920 por 1080 píxeles, mientras que los 4K tienen una resolución de 3840 por 2160, 2 veces más que la televisión HD. Pero eso significa que es 2 veces mejor. Así como las municiones que los rifles personalizados necesitan para funcionar correctamente, los televisores 4K necesitan una resolución de 4K para una exposición de máxima resolución. Y no hay mucho contenido en 4K disponible aún. Sin embargo, el mayor factor en todo esto es el espectador. ¿Qué tan buenos son sus ojos? Son capaces de drásticamente notar más detalles en 4K. Pero sobre todo, ¿acaso no se está divirtiendo? Considerando todo esto, ¿estás dispuesto a comprar algo drásticamente más caro por una pequeña ganancia? Especialmente cuando la mayor variable eres tú mismo.
I love the
It's a good
look of
looking
them.
gun.
I mean, the Cerakote. This is it. You know what these will do.
Yes.
If I don't shoot this the first time and shoot a group under an inch, I'll be disappointed. But I fully expect that it will. In fact, there's no doubt in my mind. It'll shoot out of the box, brand new, never been shot. So,
In your head, do you ever compete with the custom side?
yeah, I think so. I think, anytime, when you want to be the best there is, sure you do. Now, on a day in, day out basis, those people have their niches. They have their, they do all the little hand things and they say, well, we know this and we know this. But what we're looking at is decades of experience. John Browning being the guy he was, taught all of those people, and that knowledge is passed down. And then the manufacturing facilities obviously work with our people, and we teach them how to do things. And what you end up with are people with a lot of knowledge, a lot of pride, and a lot of desire to be the best, and so they'll do the extra steps. Well, a lot of people don't want to put that time. Every minute you put into building a firearm costs you money. Well, we at Browning believe that those costs are worth it. I've always said for years, Browning makes the finest production barrel on the planet Earth. These products are basically built one at a time in a production setting. We're painstakingly aware of the details and put all the little things into making the product like a custom product.
Esta fue mi primera vez disparando a 900 metros. Antes de esto ni siquiera había pensado en hacer un tiro como este. Y si bien el arma se mantuvo consistentemente en el blanco, no pude hacer los tiros que necesitaba ese día. Miren, vi y aprendí de primera mano. Cuando se trata de disparos a largas distancias, el desempeño del rifle va después de la habilidad del tirador.